Hey, yeah, you watching this. You find my videos a bit interesting? Well, you see this? Click it if you want to see more of my stuff when I upload. There's also this. These will notify you when I post another mediocre video. Thanks. Have a nice day. Welcome back. Nanashi Mume here with a new Blue Archive video. The Kabuto's Hollow Games banners continue with Haruna Sportswear and the rerun banners of Yuuka Sportswear and Marin Sportswear. Of course, we're going to start off with the new character, Haruna Sportswear. Remember, this is my opinion and I'm not a meta player, nor do I understand it completely. I'm looking at this as a person who has experienced the game and has played this since day one, or like around that time. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Also, these are wiki names and descriptions. They are not official. They may or will be changed when they are released in global, but the numbers and how the skills work are right. Finally, terminology. Basic skill is normal skill, enhanced skill is passive skill. Now, Haruna Sportswear is a special character. Her role is healer and is positioned in the back. Positioning doesn't really matter when it comes to special characters. If positioning does do something, someone let me know in the comments. She's a sonic attack type and a penetration defense type, aka heavy. Her EX skill is called Gourmet Endorsement, cost 3. Move up to 4 allies within a circular area to a specific position and heal them for 36 and 119% of healing, depending on level. Her basic skill is called Gourmet Approach. Every 40 seconds, deal 161 and 306% damage to 6 enemies. Decrease the defense by 5.8 and 11% for 20 seconds, depending on level. Her enhanced skill is called Healing Sweets. Increase healing by 14 and 26.6%, depending on level. Her sub-skill is called Sports Banquet. Increase attack of all allies by 9.1 and 17.3%, depending on level. Meet our first ever Sonic Healer! And our only Sonic Healer. Not much I can say because there isn't other Sonic Healers, even in future JP banners. So let's compare her to other special healers who do the same thing. Those characters are Nodoka Hot Spring, Hane Christmas, and Yuka. I mean Fuka. I accidentally put Yuka instead of Fuka on my script. Anyways, let's start with Nodoka Hot Spring. Nodoka Hot Spring's EX skill is rather interesting. It's called number 227 Hot Spring Resort, open for business, cost 4. Nodoka Hot Spring enters the battlefield to distribute snacks to allies, duration 32 seconds. I'm not sure if her basic skill changes to this new effect or if they work in tandem. Her first basic skill when you use her EX skill is called I Brought Snacks. Every 3 seconds, a random snack is thrown to one ally with the lowest HP within the circular area around Nodoka, recovering their HP. These are the type of snacks Nodoka throws to her allies to heal them, and they all have different amounts. The first one is Hot Spring Manju. It heals 20.3 and 38.6% of healing. The next snack is Corn Stick. It does 24.8 and 47.1%. And finally, Milk. It does 29.3 and 55.7%, all depending on level. Then there's her second basic skill, which is called Hostess Hospitality. Every 25 seconds, increase incoming healing of the ally with the lowest HP by 16.6 and 31.6% for 20 seconds. So you can see my confusion. I don't know if her basic skill transforms into I Brought Snacks when she uses her EX skill. Because if it did transform into I Brought Snacks, then it would say in her description of her EX skill like Uta Cheerleaders does. Just a heads up, I don't know if they work in tandem or they transform. Maybe the description in global, it says that it transforms into I Brought Snacks, but I don't have her, so again, I don't know. Anyways, comparing her to Haruna Sportswear, Nodoka Hot Spring can be a little bit unreliable. She randomly throws snacks to the character with the lowest HP, but it is a 3-second interval. But you don't know which healing item you're going to end up getting when you want the milk, but you end up getting the Hot Spring Manju. While with Haruna Sportswear, you know where you're going to end up getting, and that's 119% healing. Also, she does more healing than any of the snacks. Now, I know some of you are going to bring up the 3-second interval. That is a short time, but Nodoka only focuses on healing one person at a time. 3 seconds can be life or death in high-end content, but with Haruna Sportswear, you're getting the 119% of healing, and it's going to hit everyone that you want instead of just one person. That's why I think Haruna Sportswear is better than Nautica Hot Spring. What about Hane Christmas? Yeah. Hanae Christmas is one of the worst healers in the entire game. Her EX skill is called It's Gift Time. Cost 5. 5! Grant 1 Holy Night Blessing to allies within a circular area. Holy Knight's Blessing can stack up to 15 times and continuously recover their HP by 7 and 13.4% of healing for 60 seconds. Healing effect is increased by 0.3 and 0.7% for each active Holy Night Blessing. Only 13.4% of healing at max level. It does increase by 0.7% for each Holy Night Blessing stack. That's a 10.5% at 15 stacks. In total, it's a 23.8% of healing for a cost 5. Now, Hanae Christmas does work with Serena Christmas because they both share the Holy Night Blessing buff. Here's the thing. Serena is a striker, and her EX skill is a 4. Two heavy cost skills to make a Holy Night Blessing work better for only a 23.8% of healing. You're going to have to sacrifice a special slot and a striker slot for two characters that are not even that good. No, it is not worth it. Haruna Sportswear is just a better pick when it comes to Hanase Christmas, even though Hanase Christmas looks really fucking cute in her art. Let's move on to the final character, Fuka. Fuka is the most similar to Haruna Sportswear but does more healing. Problem is with Fuka, her EX skill is a cost 5, while Haruna Sportswear is a cost 3. Fuka has a support basic skill with a defense increase, while Haruna Sportswear has a damage basic skill. I think Haruna Sportswear is better than Fuka because of her low cost. Haruna Sportswear might be the best stationary special AoE healers, but I don't think she's going to take down Serena, who's just amazing with a cost 2 EX skill with 228% healing. Haruna Sportswear isn't a must roll because everyone is going to have a Serena, but if you want a good AoE healer, roll for her. If you don't want an AoE healer and are okay with Serena, then she's a skip. I know I'm rolling for her because Haruna Sportswear is the character I was talking about in a previous video. Something about the hat just throws me off with regular Haruna. She looks 100 times cuter without her hat on, so be on the lookout for that gotcha video. Like always, if you like her design, like I do, go ahead and roll for her. Next up is the rerun of Yuuka Sportswear. Yuuka Sportswear is still a striker and a tank, but is now a mystic damage type and a mystic defense type, aka special. She's positioned in the front. Move to the designated position and apply a shield of 168 and 320% healing to self for 25 seconds. Set a rally flag for 3 other allies within range. When an ally reaches the flag, apply a shield of 168 and 320% healing to them for 25 seconds, depending on level. Her basic skill is called Hydration. Every 30 seconds, if Yuuka doesn't have a shield, apply a shield of 115 and 220% healing for 23 seconds. If Yuuka has a shield, increase healing by 12.3 and 23.4% for 90 seconds. Stacks up to maximum of 3. Her enhanced skill is called Mathematical Competition Strategy. I messed that up so many times you have no idea. Increase attack speed by 14 and 26.6%. Her sub-skill is called Optimal Pathing Calculation. I'm surprised I got that on the first try. When Yuuka stops moving, she gains 31.1 and 59.1 mystic damage bonus against the enemies weak to it for 20 seconds. Yuuka Sportswear is almost really similar to a regular version. This isn't a Hina and Hina swimsuit type of situation where the other is a better version. This is more like they're so similar, which one do you want to use? Do you want an explosive damage type tank? Go for regular Yuuka. If you want a mystic damage type tank, go for Sportswear. But regular Yuuka does have a self-heal in her sub-skill. Now, I do see a lot of people using regular Yuuka more than her Sportswear version in PvP. It must be because regular Yuuka has a self-heal while Sportswear has a sort of increased her healing stat. It's not her healing her HP back. I think in PvP, Yuuka Sportswear will be good in lower ranked players, but if you're starting to fight higher ranked players, use regular Yuuka. Overall, comparing the two Yuukas, regular Yuuka beats Sportswear by a small bit. If we compare Yuuka Sportswear to other tanks, well, Tsubaki is broken, Hoshino has a stun in her EX skill and a self-heal, and Nirubani has a 401% shield, does damage, and taunts in her EX skill. But don't be discouraged, Yuuka Sportswear is still a great tank. She's the same as Haruna Sportswear. Roll for her if you need a good Mystic tank. If you don't, then she's a skip. Yuuka is also a popular character, so if you like her and want every version, roll for her. The next rerun character is a character that I've mentioned before in previous videos, and that's Mari Sportswear. Her regular version is a special, but Mari Sportswear is now a striker. She keeps her healer role and is positioned in the middle. Mari doesn't change much from her regular version, still being a Mystic damage type and a Mystic defense type, aka special. Yes, if you noticed with Yuuka Sportswear and now with Mari Sportswear, support characters in your team are called special, and Mystic defense type characters are also called special. That's why I don't use the official defense names, because it would get confusing using special for two things. Anyways, Mari Sportswear's kit. Her EX skill is called Please Have Some Water, cost 3. Recover HP by 167 and 318% of healing to all allies within range, except Marin herself. Her basic skill is called Sister Support. Every 45 seconds, recover HP of one other ally with the highest defense and self by 82.8 and 132% of healing. Increase defense by 18.5 and 24.1% for 40 seconds. Her enhanced skill is called Here to Help. Increase healing by 14 and 26.6%. Her sub skill is called Devoted Encouragement. When using EX or normal skill, if target's HP is below 30%, additionally recover their HP by 90 and 171% of healing. In a previous video, I've said Marine Sportswear is one of the best healers in the game. I stand by that. There's only 4 striker healers in the game, and that's including Marine Sportswear. The other striker healers are Koharu, Kokona, and Rumi. Kokona has a resource for her skills and her self-heal is locked behind it. Rumi, I've talked before, I don't think her EX skill is consistent, but it does have a cleanse ability, which I forgot to mention. But the EX skill needs to be max level, which is 5 to even get it. The only character that even rivals Marine Sportswear is Koharu. Her EX skill does damage and heals. Her normal skill heals allies who are less than 50%, but Marine Sportswear just does so much more healing. She is the same as Haruna Sportswear and Yuuka Sportswear. She's not a definite roll for, and she's not a skip either. If you have Serena, then don't roll for her. The same goes if you have Koharu. Also, Koharu is farmable in the Total Assault shop. Just like all the other characters, if you like her, then roll for her. Whew, that's all of them. That is all of the upcoming banners. I wish you luck on whoever you roll for. I hope you found this video informative, and I will see you in the next video. See ya! Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Even in this moment.